If you're looking for high protein, nutrient dense lunches that'll keep you satisfied and filled throughout the day, this recipe has you covered. Today we're diving into the world of vegan meal prep, and I'm going to show you how I make a week's worth of vegan lunch meals in just about 20 minutes. As a bonus, I'm going to show you how to make a homemade vegan salad dressing that is rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Welcome to Kat's Vegan Kitchen. Remember, if you find value in this recipe, hit that thumbs up button so you never miss a recipe. These lunch meals are going to be protein rich, and one of the sources of protein is going to be edamame. It's the only part of this recipe that needs to be cooked, so I'm going to get this on my stove and start it boiling. When I was working in restaurants, I learned a super important trick for vegan meal prep. If you make and store a salad the right way, you can keep it fresh for about a week in the refrigerator. Not all lettuce is created equally. Romaine lettuce is the most nutrient-rich lettuce, so we're going to use that as a base of our salad. You can also use green leaf or red leaf, but don't use iceberg. It has very few nutrients. A salad spinner is a must for this recipe. You can buy these so cheaply at any store. They're only about 20 bucks, or my favorite thing, the thrift store. You want to get your lettuce as dry as you can. Now the goal is to make this a super nutrient rich and protein dense lunch, and we're going to do that by adding nutrient rich and protein dense foods. The next food we're going to add is spinach. Spinach is one of the most nutrient dense foods on the planet. It's loaded with vegan iron. It even has a little bit of protein. It has calcium and vitamin C. Make sure you rinse your spinach really well. I don't even chop my spinach, I just rip it with my hands and add it to my lettuce. In the time it's taken you to get your lettuce and spinach ready, your edamame will have cooked. Drain those and put those off to the side and let them cool. Remember, when we're talking about nutrient rich, we want to use vegetables of all different colors. So our next ingredient for our salad base is going to be purple cabbage. The last two hard ingredients, or what I call hard ingredients, are going to be shredded carrots and some very finely chopped cauliflower, or you could also use broccoli. I've been calling these my hard ingredients, and now I'm going to talk about my soft ingredients. I call them soft ingredients because the soft ingredients will get a little slimy if you leave them uncovered or in your whole salad for a week. So I'm going to show you how to solve that problem, and then I'm going to show you how we put this all together and store it for a week so we have a week's worth of lunches. Our first soft ingredient is going to be cucumbers. I'm going to dice them up and store them in a separate container. Make sure the container you're storing them in is airtight. Next soft ingredient is going to be some grape tomatoes. Now you can leave these whole if you like them that way. I like to chop them up. Maybe you've heard a little bit about the microbiome or gut health, or the importance of gut health. And the American Gut Project says that if we eat 30 vegetables a week, we have a healthier microbiome than people who eat 10 or fewer vegetables a week. This salad gives you over 8 vegetables just in one serving, so it's a great start to really good gut health. We're also going to store these in their own airtight container. My final ingredient today is a bright orange bell pepper. Remember, I'm trying to get as many different colors as I can. Orange vegetables give you a boost of vitamin C and beta carotene. I'm going to store my orange peppers right next to my cubes. We're going to have 3 different sources of plant-based protein to make this salad a plant-based powerhouse. Minced garbanzo beans, cooked up edamame, or pre-seasoned tofu. If you want to save money, make your tofu and season it yourself. If you check out my playlists, I have a whole playlist on how to make your own baked tofu. If you want to save time, buy your tofu pre-seasoned. I'm going to show you how to put this together and how to store it so it lasts all week, but don't forget to stick around to see how to make your homemade high omega-3 vegan salad dressing. I timed myself, and my ingredient prep took about 20 minutes. This is what I do. I reach into my hard ingredients and I put a big scoop into my salad container. Then I grab a little bit of each of my soft ingredients and I toss them on top. Now it's time to add in my protein. I don't add all 3 sources of protein. I mix it up throughout the week. So a half a cup of garbanzo beans is going to give you about 5 grams of protein. And then for this salad, I'm going to add in my chopped up tofu, which is going to give me a whopping 18 grams of protein, which means this salad right now has about 24 grams of protein. The garbanzos are also an excellent source of iron, so this is an iron-rich salad. I am going to top my salad with my favorite seeds, pumpkin seeds, which are an amazing source of things like magnesium and zinc, and they also add a little bit of protein. Now I'm gonna cover my salad, and that is ready to go for tomorrow. But what about my other ingredients? Here's the secret I learned in the restaurant. If you take your salad and cover it with a paper towel and put it in an airtight container, you can keep it like that in the refrigerator for an entire week and it'll stay good. For my soft ingredients, I just make sure they're in an airtight container and I seal them up. Same with my extra sources of protein. I store that in the fridge and then I come back tomorrow and just put it all together in like 2 minutes and I have my salad for tomorrow. Let's make that dressing. The base of our omega-3 rich salad dressing is going to be flax oil. Flax oil can be a little bit pricey if you buy it in the supermarket, but making your own dressing this way ends up being about the same as if you buy store-bought dressing. Use about a half cup of omega-rich flax oil. To that, you're gonna add a 1/4 cup of really any kind of vinegar. I like to use balsamic or red wine vinegar. About a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of black pepper. Give it a great whisk. Carefully pour it into an airtight jar or salad dressing container. So in just about 20 minutes, you have a week's worth of nutrient-dense, protein-rich salads for lunch or dinner and your high omega-3 fatty acid salad dressing. If you find this isn't filling enough, you can always add a little bit of brown rice or quinoa, but it keeps me filled and satisfied throughout the whole day at work. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time on Kat's Vegan Kitchen.